up here right now and I was thinking to myself about Call It Grace, and I was thinking about this song and how they're closely related. And for anybody who's sitting out there tonight and knows who they once were and knows who they are because of what Jesus has done for them, I mean, it's an incredible humbling peace comes over your life. Because I know my life has been rescued, my heart has been absolutely captured by Jesus Christ. And I tell you this, I grew up in church my whole life, and I could have told you a lot of different Bible stories. I knew all about the Bible. I'm not going to talk about denomination, but I got saved at least 150 times. You know, it was like every altar call they had, it was like I just kept coming back because I could never live up to what I thought God wanted. And I remember in my darkest hour, I think I spent 6 days sober in 3 years, and my life was absolutely a wreck, and it was trashed, and it was desperate, and it was dark. And I remember the first step towards sobriety for me, and my first step kind of coming to Jesus, coming back around to God was Thursday night. There was a Bible study. It started at 6, it ended at 8. So I determined in my heart that I was gonna give God until 8 o'clock on Thursdays before I got high. It's laughable, it's kind of funny now that we think about it. But it taught me an incredible lesson about God's mercy and His grace. That God is willing absolutely to accept us in whatever condition we are willing to bring before Him. And He's willing to take whatever we're willing to give in a moment. And I always thought that I had to have it all together. And how that relates to my life now is that I'm not a drug addict anymore, but I'm in recovery from a million other things. God's still doing His work in my life. And it's funny because I tend to do the same things I used to when I was not walking with God at all, which is just run from God when I don't do the things I think please Him. And then I'm reminded that it all started Thursdays till 8 o'clock with me. That God's willing to work with us. And I feel like, you know, as I'm a dad now and I do this for work and blah, 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 I still tend to run from God. I'm just reminded that, you know, His mercy is new every morning. That God is doing the same things He's always done for 2,000 years because of what Jesus has done for us. Anyway, Paul says this in Philippians. He says, I'm focusing my energies on one thing. Just forgetting the past and moving forward. I feel like a lot of us just need to be reminded that it's not about the past or yesterday, today, what happened before. It's just about what you're going to do now with what the truth of Jesus Christ that you have. Man, what an incredible truth that this world needs to know. That Jesus gave His life on a cross, that anyone who would believe in Him would not perish but have everlasting life. And then He later said that I've come to give you life to the fullest, here and now, while you're on earth. And what I say is, let 30 minutes ago be 30 minutes ago. Let's move forward and run to Jesus and hang out with God and get to know Jesus and impact our culture. Sing this out with us one more time. I live my life up. I give it all and surrender. I lift my heart up. You can have it forever. And all my dreams, all my plans, Lord, I leave it in your hands. I lift my life up.